Video, I'm going to show you how you can count and list the bold formatted cells in your data. I have just a small list here of months, and then I have some days listed here, and some of them randomly I just bolded some of them. So I would like to count how many cells in this data, and it could certainly be much larger than this. So I'm going to go equals, and I have created a function, so I'm calling it up by going count bold. And so now what I do is I select the range that I'm counting the cells of, and so I'm selecting from here until the bottom there. I'm closing the brackets and I'm pressing enter, and as you can see the result is 5. Now the other thing I would like to do with this bold data is I would like to list it. I have created a little program, and it lists all the cells that are formatted bold. And so I'm going to my developer tab, and I'm going to my macros, and I'm going to list bold, and I'm going to run it. And so now it's asking me to select the range of data that I want, and so here I go again, and I say OK, and there you go. There you have the list of all the cells that are formatted bold. Now let me show you the code. So I'm going to my developer tab, I'm going to Visual Basic, and I've got it in two sections. The first is a public function that can be counted, that can be called anywhere on your sheet, and so it's Countbold, and so it's from the selected range. I've defined count as long, C as a range, and so now for each C, which is each cell in the range, if the font color is bold and is true, then it's going to add 1 to the count, and that's simply how it adds up the number of bold cells in the range. The second one is equally simple. It's listbold, and what I've done here is I've selected whatever cell I have active. That's where it's going to put the data that it finds, and so I'm saying that the active cell R equals active cell row, column equals active cell column. Now from the selected range, it's got a message box here asking for select a range, and then it's defined it as select range. And so for each C or cell in selected range, if the font is bold equals true, then what it's going to do is worksheet cells R and column value equals C value. Now what it does, if it finds something, then it's going to increase the row so that it puts the next value on the next row. So those are the two simple pieces of code that I've written here. I will, of course, include this in the description of my video. Please subscribe.